Y'all know who it is when y'all hear it.
I own 100% of everything you see me do now. And it's not in a selfish way, and it's not in a bad way. It's just in a way as in knowing that I got screwed all my life for this music. I never ate off my music. So now I own everything. And the name of the company is Dream Big, Smoke Good. What's up, y'all? This Grandpa the Gambler, songwriter, CEO, new label, Dream Big, and we smoking good. This my dad, Password. Come fuck with me. Most people who meet me, they're not gonna believe that I'm a grandpa and I got 7 kids. They're not gonna believe that. But people in my city gonna say, well, damn, he's still rapping? After all these years, he's still going at how old this nigga is? And I'm eliminating that. I'm telling you I'm a grandpa. I'm telling you I'm old. That's just what it is. But I'm a gambler, so I'm betting on me this time. Seriously, let's keep it for real. I've been playing football a long time. My dream was football, but when the dream got closed, I wanted to do music because I love to hear a crowd roar. Even when I was playing football, when you hear a crowd roar, that's just a different thing. So being that my childhood was so aggressive, was so different from the average, I wanted to do something to just get out of the hood. So whichever I thought could make me money to get out of the hood the fastest, that's what I chose. Charleston, South Carolina is my home. A lot of people, when they think about Charleston and they think about music, they think about Darius, Hootie and the Blowfish, because they did it on a bigger scale, but we're very underrated. And there's been a lot of more sports players that made money from there than us, than music people. I had a record deal, but it wasn't a successful one in my eyes. Right now, I think the most successful person from South Carolina in the hip hop era is Charlemagne. I introduced him kind of to the true essence of this hip hop thing. He had a tattoo that he talked about on his arm called GLO. That's me. Because I'm the real one from the ghetto. I live that ghetto life. That was named Ghetto Life Organization. That's what it was. So when he said he take the tattoo, that was one of the stupidest tattoos he ever got. I commend him for saying that because he wasn't from the ghetto. I was the one from the ghetto, but that was my man. He was the A&R on my MC album because I was signed to MC Records through a production company. And he was the A&R. He did my intro that I wrote on my first album. He said he's the devil and I'm the God. It was a guy named Waddy. You know, he was a real big part of my beginning of going in the studio, seeing a lot of things. I was in a group with a white boy named Chad Dennis. And that was way before Eminem came out, before Vanilla Ice. We were performing in front of 5,000 to 10,000 people and everybody was saying, go white boy, go white boy. So they started me really saying that was the moment, because we did a lot of shows together, but the transition of, you know, our music changes every 5 years. You gotta keep up with it. And if you don't keep up with it, then you won't get left behind. So they didn't want to keep up with it, so I just kept doing things for them. If I could tell my younger self to do anything different from my early experiences, it would be listen more, talk less. In my first record deal, I was so anxious for fame and so anxious to have that record deal. I wasn't listening. And if I had listened, I probably wouldn't have signed those contracts. I didn't have nobody telling me what was right and what was wrong in the contracts. I just wanted to say I had a record deal. So if I could do everything over, I'll keep a lot of things because the best teacher is experience. I'll keep all my mom being on drugs. I'll keep me and my family having to struggle all our life. I'll keep me having all my kids. I'll keep me having all the failures in relationships. I'll keep all that because that made me who I am now. But I would want to just change the way in my music career how I didn't listen more. I should have listened a lot more and spoke less.
Y'all know who it is when y'all hear.
It's a true story. I kind of said in my mind I didn't want to do the music in a way because of, if it couldn't be big, I didn't want to do it. And my man called me on the phone. We were recording songs in pre-production, but I was kind of skeptical when I wanted to put them out. And my man called me and he was like, listen, I don't care what we got right now. We're gonna put the steps, we're gonna put everything together, we're gonna piece everything together. What we need to do, we're gonna go to Patchwork and get it mixed and mastered the right way, and we're gonna put it out now. Simple and plain. And ain't no rocket science to this. This is a true story. This is just what made me come out now. Just a phone call from him one morning saying, hey, this is what we about to do and that's how we gonna do it. It's just a true essence for everybody. It's called Underdawg. And the funny part about that, me and my girl was coming from Myrtle Beach one day, and we was hearing a song on the radio on the mix, and the name of the song was Underdawg, and we just started laughing because I had the song for a minute because I always was an underdog, but this time I wanted to put it out in a way that people could understand that I'm not saying I'm an underdog in music, I'm saying I'm an underdog in life. All the chips against me. Everybody thought I was gonna give up. Nobody thought I would come back like this. So that's that record for everybody to understand that guess who's back? Live shout out to me and my man D. Thank you for all your love and support. Grandpa the Gambler. 20 to 21, we're gonna take this motherfucker. Oh!
Let's get it.
We can't forget a key part of that name. Grammy nominated D. Brown. Blessing. I met him when I talked to Toya. God, she's the blessing in disguise. When I talked to Toya, I told her the guy who produced the song, Twin, shout out to 21st Century. Twin was telling me that, boy, if we do the album, I want to keep one guy all the way through it. And we went through a list of names, and we were like, D is the perfect guy because he just came off that big project, which I ain't gonna call nobody else's name, but we just came off that big project. So he was like, hey, he's perfect. And the guy that he just did kind of sound like what I sound like, kind of doing what I'm kind of doing, kind of come from where I come from. So we understand the lingo and understand how I want people to perceive it. So when he did the first two songs, because I got two songs before the song that y'all hear he did already, this is the third song he's working on, but he's doing the whole album. He was like, yo, I think we can get through it. So now we at the point where we're gonna do the whole album, but the song they're gonna hear is like the third song that we're into right now. But he's just good people. And good people gonna know good people. That's no matter what you do. So what's the end game? So what we doing this for? The end game for us is real simple because we don't want much. I got yelled at early in the meeting for saying the numbers, so I ain't gonna say no more numbers. But the end game is just for us to be at a place of peace where our families don't have to struggle. The generations under us is in a position of opportunity, not in a position where they gotta wonder or ask or think what they're gonna do. They have the opportunity right there. The access for everything they're doing is right there. And then when we can reach out into the community for the kids that don't got opportunities, we can give them opportunities. So that's the whole end game. So it ain't really about fame, but we gotta make money because it takes money to do everything. So the end game for all this we doing right now is for the next generation, not to have it so hard. Not giving, but they won't have it so hard and the opportunity is there. The key word in my whole career gonna be truth and facts. You might not like it, it might not be what you think is right, but it's gonna be the truth. I'm not gonna always be right. I'm willing to say a lot of things I did early in my career, I wasn't totally right. You know, I could have did some things different to make things turn out a little better. But at the same time, I believe that every man should be the own destiny of his own career. So this time around, no matter if I bet at all, like I done bet a lot of things. My people around me know me, like I done bet on a lot of things. So this time right here, if I go broke, I don't have nothing, no song, sell one record, I did it my way. So that's my whole key of all this. I did it my way. So if I fail this time, let it be on my way. But after we hear this music, I don't think that's in the near future. This your boy, Grandpa the Gambler. You can follow me on Instagram at Dream Big Smoke Good, DreamBigsmokeGood. Holla at me.
Y'all know who it is when y'all hear it up.
Skittle. It ain't about how much time you fall. More and more. It's about how much time you get up. So keep it with the underdog. Listen.
Who would ever thought that I'll be back in this position? Keep your faith if you in prison. I live it while they listen, ain't picking no images. Precious of a dollar, remain a good chemist. In the kitchen, make them holler. Lots of time with no lights and no water, feeling like a coward. Talking some cold witness, talking some cold showers. Painting a perfect picture, you see why I'm teed off. Hating I'm getting with you, Barry Bonds and I lead off. Never panic in the clutch, getting my blaze on. Piecing like Shaq, mostly getting my weight on. I-26 might get my Mercedes on. Pick your face up, just things that I prayed on. The world I take on, the bottom I laid on. 40 days, 40 nights, getting my faith on. Gets a little just prayed a little harder. Living for the day, don't give a fuck about tomorrow. I'm the haters want me dead, running, ducking from the feds. Got it cocked by my bed. I'm the underdog. Yeah, the real come and get it. They know I'm fucking with it. Never give up, just commit it. I'm the underdog. Listen, haters want me dead, running, ducking from the feds. Got it cocked by my bed. I'm the underdog. The real come and get it. They know I'm fucking with it. Never give up, just commit it. I'm the underdog. Now when your money.
Tupac was always the greatest to me, hands down. But it's for different reasons than people may think it may be. I respect the Pac because he was the first rap artist that had a mother that was on drugs and wasn't afraid to say it, because that's what I was living. Because I ain't tripping, you know. I made it through a lot, but the music is what beat me. That's the only thing that beat me. I got 7 kids, raised a lot with no help from a parent and none of that by myself. Quit school, still had to survive, did all that, lived in the street, was homeless, did all that. But the music was the only thing that beat me. So that's why I'm really back in this music game, just for the purpose of me, so I can show people that you can conquer anything, no matter how long it may take, but you can conquer it. So that's what that's mostly about. I don't care about selling 1 million copies or really none of that, though my team be tripping on me about that, but I tell my girl all the time, I can be a one-hit wonder now, and she could be tripping on me, but I ain't tripping on that no more. I just want to conquer it in a successful way, because I fucked up a lot of business the first time I had my record deal with MCA. So that's what I want to correct.
Underdawg.